we need to understand that the things we see in the natural, with our natural eyes, are first seen in the supernatural. What we experience on earth is a reflection of what is first seen in the spirit realm. I find what is going on both amazing, but it also makes me feel sick because this is actually going on. Just recently I put out a video on my Facebook, and it was a response to a message that I spoke here in Sweden. And it's interesting because last year in October 2021 I was reading the Bible and I heard very clearly, Albie, the next time you speak, the next time you are asked to speak, this is what you will speak on. And what came to me was David and his calling. But what I was going to do was I was going to put this war between the Israelites and the Philistines into today's times. And so what I would do is I would put a country against Sweden. And so I would say, look, this country is going to go to war. Let's put this into today's times. And so in my ignorance, this is so interesting to me because I have had pretty much no knowledge of Sweden, Russia, and history and conflicts. Like, we don't have a TV, we don't follow the news every day, we don't sit in front of a TV watching the news. So this is all in my ignorance. And so I'm saying, right, Russia is gonna go to war. And so this is the picture that I was showing. This is the video that's on my YouTube. I'm saying Russia's gonna go to war. And this is completely in my ignorance. I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea of the conflicts. And so for me, it was just really interesting that what came to me about Russia going to war actually happened. Just a while back, I started making a sermon jam. And a sermon jam is basically a sermon, a message with music behind it or a backing track. And so for me, I was just making it because I was going through a situation, life was hard, and I'm asking God, God, teach me through my situation so that I can teach others. I'm not even thinking about what's going on in the world. All in my ignorance, I'm not thinking about war, I'm not thinking about conflicts in the world. I'm just me and God by myself in my ignorance. As I said, I don't have much knowledge of world events, we don't keep up that much. And so in my ignorance, God is just leading my thoughts. And so I start to write things down. And after a while, these thoughts begin to change. And then they change again, and I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, why are these thoughts changing constantly? And in the end, it ends up talking about soldiers. The message that came to me ends up talking about soldiers giving their lives. And it becomes a parable between soldiers giving their lives and Jesus giving his life. And so when I sit down on the computer to start to make this video, literally 2 days after I start making it, soldiers start giving their lives. And it makes me feel sick because this was exactly what came to me about soldiers giving their lives and how it connects to how Jesus gave his life. And so for me, it's just interesting, amazing, but it also makes me feel a bit sick because this is actually going on. And so just recently, 3 things have come to me that have lined up with events in the world. And I'm just saying this, it's all in my ignorance. It's not that I can say, I knew it, God said it. God, in my ignorance, has just been showing things and they've just been lining up. And so I will try and make videos on these things. And so I just wanted to give you guys a kind of a background so that you understand that it's not that I'm watching the news and I'm just using what's going on as an opportunity to speak. These things have been working on me just in my private time, and it's all in my ignorance. And so to God be the glory, and I pray that these videos bless you.